Hey guys, Jared here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing face spawning in the north, we have Hitman playing as Orc. Going for the Blade Master first.
Forces are under attack.
This camp here with the Claws of Attack. Starting things out. From the south we have PCG playing as Undead. There's the Death Knight. Looks like he's going for a fast expansion camp. Doesn't have any blight to put down here though. Hasn't sold his town portal, so maybe not going to go for this fast expansion. Map is Tidehunters, and this one from just ladder. WC3 Champions ladder, not no tournament stakes.
A player's forces are under
Just
attack.
to keep the scout peon alive there. Death Knight continuing on his creeping. No graveyard down, just pure ghouls. There we are, Blade Master with the level up as well. Pretty good items there. Circlet, slippers, claws. What you like to see when you're playing with that Blade Master. Picks up another rod, double claws for the Death Knight, so
A player's forces are under attack.
pretty effective on the Lich later on, but not the best at the moment. Ooh, creeping pretty close to each other here. Master finishing off the camp, going into Windwalk. Ooh, the salve got cancelled there though. Activates it now and doesn't see the Death Knight. He wasn't too far away. They were very close to spotting each other, but not there for the Creepjack. Gonna go for the expansion camp.
Are under attack.
Continuing to pump the grunts up to 2 now, 3rd in production. Okay, PCG coming in here for the harass. One grunt here with slow. You can see it's about to wear off though. Still might end up going down. He pops the speed scroll. Coil. There goes the grunt. And he finishes off the creep as well. Great creep jack there for PCG. Blade Master going hunting for that ghoul, but that's the level 2 coil. Now heals off all of that damage. Doing some pretty good damage here with the skellies as well onto this grunt. Great start there for PCG. Very successful creepjack.
A player's forces are under attack.
Does have the graveyard now in the corner. Bestiary, Shadowhunter, as well as the War Mill. Coming in for the harass again. Coil. I was paying attention to the XP bar. I think I had selected those, so hopefully you guys spotted whether he got that or not. I think he did, because don't think the Blade Master got really any experience there, right? Has to use the salve there just to pick up the item. And there we go, Death Knight with the coil, but good blocking here from the grunt and the Blade Master. Death Knight in a bit of trouble. Oof, if that Shadowhunter was a couple seconds faster, he's going to go for it though. He's popped the speed scroll on the Shadowhunter looking for the Hex. Oh, there it is. Death Knight in some massive trouble. Oh, and the crit too. No chance of escape. Well, there we go. Very successful harass, but good kill. Now I'm going to steal this camp under PCG's nose. Which was in production, so just going to let that finish.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's going to be an ult revive. No tavern buyback for the Death Knight. Some good experience there with the Lich. Took quite a while for Hitman to finish off this camp. There we go, level up on the Lich. Ring of Regen is generally a pretty good item against Orc. Just plop it on your Death Knight.
A player's forces are under attack.
Quite a lot of focus fire on him. But he might end up cashing it in just because, you know, he's to spend that money resurrecting the Death Knight. That's a very good item for the Shadowhunter. Sobe Mask. Let's also go for a couple Wind Riders here. Interesting. Or just the one, actually. So, fast tick up to tier 3. Not much experience left at his base. Hoping for this camp, but it's been stolen. So there's green over here. Or maybe you can go to one of these oranges. Coming into the center. Shop's been crept as well, so... ECG. In a bit of trouble. Picks up the invul potion, though. Gonna be a big experience lead at the end of this, though, for Hitman.
A player's forces are under
already had the big creep stolen, the item. So yeah, pretty bad experience there for PCG. But is creeping up this side of the map. And it's away from the Orc army at the moment, which is probably for the best without the Death Knight here yet. The Undead army quite weak, so this choice to come to the north actually working out, but doesn't mean the Hitman down here creeping out the red camp. The dead. Probably gonna cash that in since we're getting close to destroyers now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, excuse me. Just about complete. And Temple of the Damned coming through. Alright. Just gonna continue creeping quite aggressively though. Cool. Going for a drag here. Make this a little bit more efficient.
A player's forces are under attack.
A bit scary creeping these camps out with the granite golem. Those thunderclaps on the ghouls, but pretty smooth sailing so far. And some more ghouls. Well handled. Picks that off. Going off courage, I believe it was. So transfers that over to the Lich. The Lich is pretty stacked right now, plus 20 damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
That could be quite formidable. Shadowhunter quite low in health here. Where are those salves at? Looks like the Tauren Chieftain's going to be coming through with them. Ignos was out doing some scouting. Wow, Shadowhunter just used some. I suppose it doesn't matter too much, right? Got Roman the Magi and Sobe Mask. Heaps of mana and loads of mana regen as well. BCG going for an attack now. I'm going to catch the Orc army out of base with no town portal, in fact, so this could be quite damaging. We do have fortified armor on the burrows, though. So they aren't an easy target, but still pretty good against the fortified armor. Takes down the building in production. Going to go for the Voodoo Lounge next. Maybe the burrow over here after that.
A town is under forces are under attack.
Hitman not phased. He's just going to continue on his merry old way with the creeping. Maybe he was hoping for the lever up on the Tauren Chieftain to start off this fight. Not happening though. Here we go, a couple Banshees in the mix with the curse, doing well. Invul potion into big stomp. All the ghouls getting stunned there, but healing potion to counteract that. Tidehunters getting focused down out the back. The ghouls finding their way out there. And to see the impact that the curse is having, really, really strong for PCG with this attack. Oh, but that Kodo is still alive out the back. Blade Master getting the focus fire, goes into Windwalk, there's Dust. Oof, gets very low, still alive though. I'll say the same about that Raider, down it goes. PCG still at 50 food, still there. So far, so good for him. Having a little bit of trouble finishing off this burrow though. Oh, is he going to get it? No, the stomp, the burrow surviving. Uh-oh. attention back onto the Shadow Hunter. Big Nova. The hero's low on mana though. Not much use anymore. Nice having to get out of there. A couple ghouls falling. Decent stomp, but the TC in some trouble. Good heal though. Might still not be enough.
Are under attack.
No, it does get away. It is level 2 Unholy Aura, by the way, so it does have a bit of chase down capabilities with the Torn Chieftain and having Endurance Aura level 1. Go for the Altar kill now. The Hitman, keeping that burrow alive, pretty big. Because he's, pushing into 50 food again. If he lost that burrow, he'd be in some big trouble, but it looks like he's maybe going to lose it now. He's onto the Blade Master, having to get out again. Destroyer in a bit of trouble, getting focused, but Boyle there to keep it safe. Good Kodo meal there, couple ghouls in the belly. Piercing damage from that burrow, quite nasty. Destroyer just getting chopped down real fast. Now the focus fire onto the Death Knight. He does have a town portal though. But that burrow, man, that thing has done massive DPS so far. Man, not too low on lumber yet. Good cancel on the shop though. Really suffering without a shop. I bet you he wish he had a peon out here somewhere.
Player's forces are under attack.
Build another one with. Really focus fire on the TC, gets out for the bomb. We're back in, stomp, heal, focus fire on the Death Knight, trying to force the town portal here. He might get it. A couple purges coming in from the Orb of Lightning, and the crit, he nearly died to the crit. Oh wow. So Hitman hanging in there. PCG did push into low upkeep. Hoping to close the show, but not quite able to do so. Was a health potion and a dust.
A player's forces are under attack.
But man, what a big difference having this Robe of the Magi and Sobi must made. That Shadowhunter working overtime on the heals. And still the experience in favor, I would say, for Hitman. PCG started that out so strong, but as the fight wore on, he lost quite a lot of his ghouls. Looks like he's only got one with his army at the moment. And one chopping wood at the moment as well.
The player's forces are under attack.
As the fight dragged on, definitely was quite good for Hitman there. And for his burrow kill again. But kind of getting sandwiched now with the burrow splitting damage from one side, Orc army from the other, trying to reposition, but Destroyer quite badly out of position. We're back in for the fight now, a couple Tidehunters going down. Trying to get out back for a Fiend meal, but unable to do so. Still fighting quite close. Still a food lead for PCG, but doesn't look like he's really that far ahead in terms of fighting strength. We've got a lot of Banshees here that aren't really that much use. Once they got the curse rolling, I mean, they've got so much mana. Not really making use of that. Frames are getting a little bit low. Focus fire now onto the Shadow Hunters, surviving though. Ranger might be next. Oh, stomps. And down she goes. Frost Armor unable to save her. And the longer this fight's going, the better it seems to be getting for Hitman. Just has so much sustain, and those Headhunters combined with the burrow spitting out so much damage. These armor types that are very vulnerable to that kind of attack. Even with all this curse running. And this is just going horribly wrong for PCG now. He's on the run. But hard to get away. Lightning Orbs proccing there. Ouch. Came with close to a 10 food lead there, I think, and now he leaves slightly behind. His army very damaged. Seemed like an overinvestment into Banshees as well. Maybe just need like 2 or 3. Seemed like he had about 5 there at one stage. And they didn't really help him out too much. But yeah, I know a lot of people have been calling for, Berserkers slash Headhunters to get nerfed. Seeing them being very strong at the moment. So Kodo finished its meal there, level up on the Torn Chieftain now. Or maybe, you know, heard rumblings that there were some hirings and stuff. Maybe there'll be some new Warcraft 3 patches. Fingers crossed. And fingers crossed they go beyond just like trying to fit in the lobby system, whatever. So make some balance changes. Okay, well, a little bit sloppy there from PCG, really trying to focus down that Blade Master. Oh, the coil from downtown! How did that land? Oh boy, well that was one of the massive damage engines for Hitman, and now it's dead. Blade Master is out of here. And now the Undead army surging forwards. Looks like he's going to try to go for a buyback, but he's not quite there in terms of gold. Undead army though not taking any risks. Maybe once PCG hits 50 food again, he'll make a bit of a push. Getting pretty close to it. Hitman getting close now to the buyback on the Blade Master though. Which doesn't have much mana for the Nova. It's the only one he's got at the moment. Just fire onto the Blade Master again. He gets out of there though. The Lich is spitting out that nasty damage. Like Ranger getting focused next. Good split. Oh, but he comes in with the... Came back in. He came back in with the Death Knight. I was saying, oh, nice split. He's going to not get stunned here. But then he ran back in and got stomped. Oh boy, that was a huge misplay from PCG. All potions both ways, but it looks like PCG on the retreat in spite of being up in the food count again. Berserkers going hard. Going for the Kodo kill. Doesn't want to spend a coil on it though, interesting. Heaps of mana on the Lich. Where are these Novas at? Looks like he was maybe saving them for the Blade Master kill. Kodo ends up finishing its meal, but there it goes. Almost even on food count again. It's just back and forth fighting here. Oh, too slow on the coil. A little bit greedy there. Down goes the Destroyer. Hunted down in return, but just back and forth fighting there. Look at that. Denied on his own Banshee. Dark Ranger is back, still back at base though, and he's
under attack.
Get involved in the fighting. Kind of do rely on those skeletons to help fight back against these berserkers. Oh boy, the Lich having trouble getting away, pops the frost armor down. Oh, the raiders there though, gonna have to fight this one right now. Pops the invul, focus fire onto the Blade Master. Ooh, he's alive at 28. Slight miscalculation there by PCG. What have we got here? 1,000 gold left. Neither player expansion or any attempts. Hitman though, you know, can do some long range mining. Could be quite successful down that path, I imagine. Tiny Great Hall as well. Solid option. Looks like he's in fact going to start it up. He's going to start up in this direction. No, I didn't notice that. He had the Tiny Great Hall in the Shadow Hunter, I guess. So here we go. Expansion underway. So PCG, got to make it happen now. Pretty much at 50 food. Stocked up on consumables. He's got the invul potion, heal scroll. That's it. Scouting up here. No expansion there. Stopping by the marketplace. What's he going to get from there? He's got quite a lot of gold. 400. Nothing. Strange. Well, there we go. Gold mine unsummoning. Hopefully he keeps at least one acolyte back here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Getting hunted down. Undead army. Gonna try to fight this on the hill. Both players don't want to be in the bottom range, but here we go. Ooh, nasty crit to start things off there. Dark Ranger getting very low. Looks fire onto the Blade Master though. Double Banshee's down fast. Destroyer gonna be up next. Oh, there we go. Kodo down though. No more damage boost. Big stomp. Almost all the Undead army getting caught in that Destroyer up in the air. Down it goes. But there goes the Shadow Hunter. Uh-oh. Oh, no, too slow on the coil. It's a little bit too slow. Oh, and then the nuke, the Blade Master goes down. Oh boy. Hitman continuing to fight though. Death Knight staying away. Focusing down the statue. Now trying to exit. Buyback on the Shadow Hunter. That's interesting. Still Hitman with a food lead at this stage, and he's mining away down here. PCG chasing the army. Will do damage. But coming back. Stops by the shop. He's actually got a lot of gold. So fighting this one at the shop probably pretty good for Hitman. And here he goes. Going after the Death Knight. Shadow Hunter taking quite a lot of focus fire. Death Knight also in a bit of trouble. Frost Armor though, working well. Oh, he's got the burrow now. Saving one of those fiends. I think that might be the first fiend I've seen burrow. Nuke onto the Shadow Hunter, but healing that off with the health potion. Oh boy, Shadow Hunter's still in some trouble. Undead army chasing him down. He's got the speed scroll. Death Knight very close to another coil. Catch you later. Level up on the Death Knight now. Focus fire onto the Lich. He's got the invul potion though. And the frost armor as well. Oh, look at that. Burrow to dodge the ensnare. Very nicely done. Run away now. Back into Burrow, expecting another ensnare thanks to the Raider coming off cooldown with that. A ghoul back here even.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's not. I was thinking a ghoul, just running down here, attacking the peons could go a long way, but he's used them all. Has he scouted this though? I thought he did, but maybe he hasn't. So he's going to lose a fiend here to that high level stomp. The longer it goes, the better it is for Hitman. Here we go. Finds it with the Acolyte now. Getting in that direction. Oh, he lost his altar, right? I forgot that the altar got destroyed. Coming back with the Berserker for the Tavern buyback. In the meantime, going for a couple of these peons. He's unsummoned quite a bit back here. And he's used those resources for a statue. But he's also going to try to go for like a buyback on the Dark Ranger. Blade Master is back though. Kill off these peons.
Player's forces
Hitman
are
has
under
all of them
attack.
here, even after losing a few. Plenty in reserve. He just wants to keep that gold coming in. So like the Undead heroes are particularly close to another dangerous level up either. So feeding a bit of experience, not a huge deal for Hitman, and he's managed to save up a lot of resources. Buys back the Shadow Hunter now as well. There's maybe enough for like a clarity or two. Here goes the expansion. Got a shade over here though. That's pretty good. PCG. Both in terms of scouting information and keeping tabs on that Blade Master. He's out of dust charges now. Comes another wave of peons. Got a nuke on the Blade Master. Start things off. Statue immediately getting focused down. And turning the attention onto the Lich, the Death Knight trying to stay out of stomp range. But there we go, very well timed Hex right as he's raising his arm. Has to use the Invul Potion. Oh, but that... Ooh, 12 HP. Blade Master's still alive. Now the Death Knight's in some trouble. Blade Master might be next, though that Lich hits very hard. Nova. Wow. Hitman goes down. Oof, that was a really good game. So many extremely close moments, but in the end, PCG takes it. I thought with those extra, with that extra gold, Hitman was going to get the job done, but not quite. Well done by PCG. It's not like he had like a particularly busted item or anything like that. Just strong Lich, and it's enough to get it done down the stretch. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.